class. So last week we were talking about conservation. And when we talk about conservation, we think about the three R's, which was reuse, reduce, and recycle. Now, obviously, by now we understand recycling because it's something that we do pretty regularly, whether it's at home or at school. Um, we take common materials or resources that we use and we put them in bins or we take them to recycling centers so that those products, such as plastic, aluminum, glass, paper, can be essentially reused. One of our other R's. So we just covered recycling, we covered reuse. So they're made into other materials. And by recycling and reusing, we are able to reduce, which is our third R, uh, how much stuff we're using and our need to use more of our natural resources. So we learned a few weeks back natural resources come from the earth. They're super important to our lives because they are the things that we use to do the things that we need to do, whether it has to deal with drinking water or eating food, which we need to stay alive, or having coal or oil so that we have heat or fuel for our vehicles. Now, we've talked about renewable and non renewable resources, but what it comes down to is this: if we don't reduce, if we don't reuse, and if we don't recycle, over time, we're in trouble because our natural resources will be gone. We know non renewable means they're not coming back. We know renewable means they are coming back, but it could take a long time until they're ready. So by reducing, reusing, and recycling, we can ensure that we're going to have what we need in years to come. Now, this week's class is going to be fun, I hope, anyhow. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be using the three R's to do a project. So we're going to call this our three R's project. What I want you to do is using things at home. So find some things that you're throwing away. Maybe it's a pop bottle or a paper towel tube or a bag or anything. Okay, so I want you to find something you're throwing away. I want you to reuse it. If it's something maybe that you're taking to the recycling center, clean it out. You're going to reuse that as well. I want you to make something using garbage and recyclable materials. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you want to make a robot. I don't care if you want to make a car. I don't care if you want to make an invention that is going to help you to make things easier at home. So the possibilities are endless. But what I do want to do this week and what I want you to understand is that by using, reducing, and recycling, not only can we help our environment, but we can also solve some of the problems that we may have. For example, I talked about it last week using an aluminum mug, coffee cup, water bottle. That is going to cause us to no longer have to use plastic bottles. All right. And by doing that, by not using those plastic bottles, we will be able to recycle or reuse. And that's going to limit the amount of natural resources that we will have to have. So, to conclude, I don't care what it is. Create something using things at home that we're going to go to the landfill. After you do that, at the end of the week on Friday, you are going to take a picture of that product that you made and you're going to send it to me through chat. Also, and the last thing you will do on Friday, you need to write a paragraph which is saying what the product is, what it's used for, and it could be something like it's used to help me do my chores at home. It's used for fun, whatever the case may be. Tell me what it is. Tell me how you're using it, and tell me if you were reusing or recycling, covering those R's again. Any questions or comments? Please use chat to let me know. Otherwise, I look forward by Friday seeing that picture and seeing that paragraph in chat.